Just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Braxton Garrett. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Bounce to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Up the middle. In time to Gurriel. They get the out on Soto. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Now into the ball game on defense, Rougned Odor. He'll play second. Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. That to right. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting Jonathan Davis. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Pitch out, but no action. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Snap throw to first. Birdie back in on a dive. Birdie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be two. Bogarts over to second, on to first in time. Double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. In there for strike one. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Clips the corner. And it's 1-2. The pitch. And that one is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz. Garrett back to work. And that's in for a strike.
All ones the count.
And that one missing low.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That smash towards center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now ground ball right side, could be two. Good feed, that's one. And two. In time to first for the double play. Brandon Dixon now. That's in there. 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Luis Arraez stands in. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Strike one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And fouled off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's a 2-2. And another ball. Yuli Gurriel waiting for a turn at the plate. And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth should have this one, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next pitch is popped up. Dixon under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Gene Segura at the plate here.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch, and he just misses. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Azokar has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Miami, now here is Austin Nola.
Austin Nola.
Garrett back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The pitch. That just misses. And a count 2-1. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they get it out of the play. Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Azocar. And there's the strike. Azocar getting the start in center, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Misses outside, 1-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. And a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Misses off the plate. And now 2-0. Kicks and deals. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Bunting, and it's in the air. Odor. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Takes it himself for 1.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
John Birdie at the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that one is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
At the belt and fires. Nope. And that's a little high. Step off, throw to first. Hampson dives back in safely. Hampson over at first with 1 away. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That one off the mark. Now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is for a hitter to be in.
And that's just foul. Step off throw to first. Hampson back on a dive. Three-two. Fly ball to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Davis.
Now it's the right fielder, Jonathan Davis. He hit into a double play his first time up. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Davis, in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. There's a strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Next offering upstairs. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for Miami. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. On to the fourth. Stepping in for San Diego, Rougned Odor. The pitch. In the air, left side. De La Cruz. Couple of steps in. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Outside.
1 strike.
That one missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, from the time that he got to the big leagues, just looked very polished, was able to settle in there with the Boston Red Sox with a very good lineup, not a whole lot of pressure, but he had some quality at bats even in the World Series in his rookie season. So no surprise at all that he's developed into the superstar that he is today.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one the other way. Davis makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for San Diego, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4, and now the DH, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett. Cooper.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
De La Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next pitch is popped up. 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman,
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Arise, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
New inning getting started. And now here is Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
And he deals. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. De La Cruz makes the grab. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 16,
Brandon Dixon, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one moves his feet. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Austin Nola. Grounded out his first time. Pulls that one foul. That's a strike. 0-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. First offering misses the mark. The other way. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Dixon, the runner at third. Azokar at second with 2 gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's a 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Braxton Garrett won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Brian Hoeing. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now it's Juan Soto. in there for strike one.
All one's the count.
That's in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Good job to fight that one off. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 11th of the year. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. Up and in. 2-0. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Number 33 getting ready to go. The wind and the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Davis going back some more to the warning track, makes the catch. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now the lefty.
Ball.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here comes a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The pitch.
3-2.
The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Segura on at first, nobody out. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Azokar makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Garrett Hampson.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third, stops it on a slide. Over to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's a speed threat. John Birdie, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. In the air, out towards right center. Tatis racing over to make the catch. Marlins leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hoeing back to work. Hoeing, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And the 0-1. Ball one there. That one's in there. 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. And it's even up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Nope.
First offering, and it just misses. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Next pitch is popped up. Arise has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next for the Padres, Brandon Dixon. Dixon, in his second season, 31 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. That's in there. Strike one.
Yeah, and watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hampson makes a nice running catch. So they go quietly there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Padres 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan
The right
Davis.
fielder, Jonathan Davis.
And a pitch. just off the outside edge. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. One now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab on the run.
Now batting the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
And up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's in there. 2-1 now. That clips the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The wind of the pitch.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. That one's in there. 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Number 33, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. That's down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
One, 2 now.
That's ball 2.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Two, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first, Jose Azocar now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses. 2-1. Nola leads off first with 1 away. The 2-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And it's 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. This one in the air, center field. Hampson puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Padres lead one. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Wilson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gurriel. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Segura.
Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First offering misses the mark. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And now 3-1.
One strike.
Line drive. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fortes stands in now and watches strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. De La Cruz over at second. Segura at first. One gone. The next pitch misses. And that's ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next pitch misses way outside. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Blake Snell will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
One out, Garrett Hampson.
6-run lead doesn't feel all that big right now based on the situation.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis right there to make the grab. And there's two down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John.
And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. 1 for 3.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now 1-1. And now 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a strike. Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to begin the 8th. Juan Soto now. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
First pitch just misses. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-0. Righty delivers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fortes makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now the DH for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. The mark there. Ball one.
No strike.
Cruz off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. Third out. One left for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Jonathan Davis. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires.
2-2 the count.
And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The designated hitter.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's in for a strike. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. And here it comes. And the count 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Arias digs in now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air to left center. Oh, what a lunging grab. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Next to hit, Ryan De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
In, ball 2.
And now 2-0. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away.
Number 10. Yulieski Gurriel.
And here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Gurriel gets a piece. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first. What a play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 6 and the Marlins nothing. So they turn things over to the righty, JT Shagwa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the third baseman, Brandon Dixon.
The third baseman, number 16, Brandon Dixon.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Shagwa, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. De La Cruz settles underneath it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, catcher, Nola.
Austin Nola, the next to hit.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
That one drilled left field, and that's just foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Azocar. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Nola stands at first with one out. This to center field. Hampson pulls it down, and there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. that one down the line, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So first and second with 2 outs. So digging in now for San Diego, Rougned Odor. That misses, and that's ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 9, now at the plate, Gene Segura.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
Cosgrove back to work.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Popped up. Odor makes the catch, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 1, Garrett Hampson.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Garrett Hampson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Segura, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And foul ball. And a pitch. And now 2-2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Segura flying around third on his way home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.